Welcome to my channel where we discuss everything and all things politics, especially about the 2023 presidential election, which is the most important of all the elections. The Minister of Special Duties and Intergovernmental Affairs and former governor of Benue State, George Akume, said Nigerians should vote for Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, who will continue with the legacies of President Muhammadu Buhari. This has also been the sing-song among many campaigners of Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, including the First Lady, Aisha Buhari, and her children. Anytime they are on campaign, they talk about the legacy of the Buhari administration, which Tinubu will continue. Which now begs the question, what are the legacies of Buhari that Asiwaju Bola Tinubu want to continue, that Nigerians want to see, that Nigerians will vote for him? What are those legacies of Buhari that deserves to be maintained, to be continued? Now, before I go into that further, if you are new to my channel and you have not yet subscribed to my channel, subscribe to my channel, hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. Now, this issue of Buhari's legacy that Tinubu will continue if he wins the presidency of Nigeria should concern Nigerians before they cast their vote. They should ask themselves, which of these legacies, which I'm going to mention a few of them here, that Tinubu will continue with. Now, the Punch newspaper did a very interesting report with data from United States government, which shows that between May 29, 2015, when Buhari became president, to October 15, 2022, 553,418 people have been killed under Buhari. I don't know whether you get me very well. Since Buhari became president up till October this year, 53,418 people have been killed under his watch. Is that the legacy that Asiwaju Bola Tinubu will continue with? Out of this number, 23,106 were killed in the northeast. 2,271 were killed in the southeast. 13,590 were killed in the northwest. 3,688 were killed in the south-south. 8,593 were killed in the north-central, while 2,170 were killed in the southwest. Is that the legacy of Buhari that they want Tinubu to continue with? That is the question that every Nigerian should ask himself. Now, still on the subject of insecurity, terrorists in Nigeria under Buhari's watch were levying farmers in Kaduna 12 million naira to allow them to go to their farm to harvest their crop or to plant their seeds. Is that a legacy that Tinubu should continue with. Now, beside this, in another part of Kaduna itself, a community leader also said that they paid bandits 400 million naira to allow them to go to their farm. So in Nigeria, the food insecurity we are having in Nigeria is part of it. The reason is because of insecurity in the country. Farmers in many parts of the country can no longer go to farm. The farmlands and the bushes have been taken over by terrorists, bandits, herdsmen, whatever you may call it. But these people are wicked, terrible. They kill people anyhow, and nothing is done about it. That is why Nigeria is one of the most terrorized countries in the world right now. Farmers cannot go to farm. If you look at a state like Benue, they have over 2 million internally displaced persons, all because of killings. And that is the state that George Akume comes from. He's not concerned about this, and he wants Tinubu to continue with the legacy of Buhari. And these are one of the legacies of Buhari. Nobody can run away from it. These are factual, recorded for historical reference. Because you cannot write the history of Buhari administration without these important facts. So is that the legacy that of Buhari that should be continued? A legacy of farmers unable to go to their farms. And you know that predominantly Nigerian is an agrarian society. Over 70% of Nigerians live in the rural areas, and farming is the major occupation of the people. That is why today you go to Benue, you see farmers that should be in their farm begging on the streets, trying to survive because they can't go back home. They can't go back to their farms. Their farms have been taken over by bandits and terrorists. Is that the legacy that Asiwaju Bola Tinubu should be allowed to continue, or the APC should be allowed to continue? That is the question that Nigerians should think about as they prepare to vote in 2023. Now, the legacy of Buhari also is in the level of his management of Nigeria's economy. A latest statistical data from National Bureau of Statistics say that there are now 133 million Nigerians living under poverty. 133 million Nigerians living under poverty under President Muhammadu Buhari. 133 million Nigerians living in poverty under the supervision of President Muhammadu Buhari. Is that the kind of legacy that should be continued? 86 million of them in the north, 47 million of them in the south. Now, APC is relying on the north to give it a block vote. Why should the north reward a legacy that has pauperized them, make them poorer than they were in 2015? That is the legacy that the APC and Asiwaju Bola Tinubu want to continue. Should Nigerians allow them to continue with that legacy? The choice is up to Nigerians. Another legacy that uh, of Buhari that Tinubu is going to continue with, obviously, is that Nigeria now has over 20 million out of school children as at September 2021. This made former President Olusegun Obasanjo to say that Nigeria is preparing for more Boko Haram, because there is a nexus between illiteracy and terrorism, between illiteracy and poverty. That is the legacy that they want Tinubu to continue with under APC. And that is the legacy that Buhari wants Tinubu to continue with. That is the legacy the APC want Tinubu to continue with. That is the legacy George Akume wants Tinubu to continue with. He will continue with it if Nigerians allow him. The choice is that of Nigerians. Now, one of the legacies of President Muhammadu Buhari that can never be taken away from him, which Tinubu is going to continue if he's elected the president of Nigeria in 2023, is that Nigeria is still the poverty capital of the world. Nigeria achieved this position under President Muhammadu Buhari. That is his legacy, which Nigerians should expect that Tinubu will continue with it. And George Akume and even the First Family in their campaigns in trumpeting the legacy of the Buhari administration, that is what they want Tinubu to continue with, and they are sure that he will continue with it. The choice is now left for Nigerians. Do they want to continue to be the poverty capital of the world? One of the legacies of Buhari that Tinubu will continue with is not providing remuneration for university teachers and funding the education sector very well, to the level that we had 8 months of strike by Academic Staff Union of Nigerian Universities also. That is the legacy that Tinubu will continue with, because when he is voted into, he is being voted for to continue with the legacy of President Muhammadu Buhari. Now the choice is that of Nigerians to decide whether that is the legacy they want to continue. One of the legacies that cannot be taken away from President Muhammadu Buhari is how bandits, terrorists, have taken over many of our highways, including the Abuja-Kaduna highway, which was the major road or route linking city of Kaduna and Abuja, the federal capital. Is one of the most one of the busiest roads in Nigeria. But this road is impassable because of bandits and terrorists and all manner of non-state actors that have violently taken over that area, that people hardly travel to that place, hardly pass through that route. And the help that could have come through the Abuja-Kaduna rail, at least to counter as an alternative route outside of Kaduna-Abuja highway, has also been shot because of terrorists who kidnapped passengers and blew up trains. That is the legacy that Tinubu will continue with if he is allowed to become president by Nigerians. One of the legacies of President Muhammadu Buhari that Tinubu will continue with if Nigerians allow him, is that under Buhari, Nigeria has become more divided than ever before. This is according to the Pentecostal Fellowship of Nigeria. The similar sentiment is also shared by former President Olusegun Obasanjo that Nigeria is more divided now than ever before. This, Obasanjo was backed on this by Professor Wole Soyinka, the Nobel laureate. And you know that Soyinka and Obasanjo, they never agree on anything. But in this particular case, they agreed that Nigeria has never been more divided than it is under President Muhammadu Buhari. That is the legacy that Tinubu will continue with if Nigerians allow him to become the next president of Nigeria. Now, an interesting thing is this. A Nigerian, Noah Udofia, in a publication in this day, have actually written an interesting piece, which he titled Nigeria After Buhari, Healing a Divided and Traumatized Nation. This particular article, every Nigerian should read it. This man is talking about that Nigeria is so divided that on no account would somebody with the divisive mentality of Buhari be allowed to take over in 2023. The choice before you, Nigerians. Decide what you want. Which of the candidates will not be more divisive? You have your choice. You have Peter Obi of the Labour Party. Will he continue with the legacies of Buhari? You have the presidential candidate of PDP, Atiku Abubakar, who is also having the kind of mentality of Buhari in terms of being also a Fulani like Buhari. Will he be able to handle and solve the problem of farmers' headers clashes? That is one of the legacies of Buhari. Will he continue with it? Already there's a record where Atiku was criticizing the government of Benue State for passing anti-open grazing law. That does not show a man who will not continue with the legacies of Buhari. The same thing can be said of Rabiu Kwankwaso and NPP. There is no doubt that he will continue with the legacies of Buhari. Already, Kwankwaso is marketing himself as the next Buhari. And his supporters are saying that he has inherited Buhari's 12 million or 15 million votes in the north. So the choice is before Nigerians. Who do you think will continue with the legacies of Buhari? Of course, from what you have seen, from what I have enumerated here, you can be sure that Tinubu will continue with the legacies of Buhari. You can be sure that Atiku will continue with the legacies of Buhari. You can be sure that Kwankwaso will continue with the legacies of Buhari. The only person in the race who is a top contender that will not continue with the legacies of Buhari is Peter Obi of Labour Party. Thank you for watching this video. And if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, subscribe to my channel. Hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. And please don't forget to like this video and share it widely. Thank you very much.